So I really believe that jiu-jitsu for these 37 years I've been on the mat, I really believe that jiu-jitsu is our own journey, right? Your own journey. Okay, Greg just said it here. It's gonna be hard. For sure it's gonna be hard. You're gonna have injuries, you're gonna have things that happen. Yes. Yeah, I did too. You think nothing happened in 37 years to not let me go to jiu-jitsu, you know? Every time something happened, right? So, but the cool part was I always had a teacher to kind of, man, I want to go to the academy. He will say hello to my teacher. I want to learn from him. So now it's the same thing. Greg has his own academy. My teacher has his own academy too. So every time that we have a seminar or an event or a graduation, it's a really good excuse to get together, you know? That's the bottom line, really. And then nothing better than get together on the mat. You know, you learn a bunch, you're not on your phone, doing nothing. You know, I have 2 teenagers, I know very well that battle. So on the mat is still for me, my place, and you should feel the same. You should feel safe in here, much safer than out there for sure. That I don't have an answer for nothing there in life. When I come in, right, we feel okay. It's natural for us to feel it because he create an environment for you. You know, the teacher creates an environment, and the type of teacher, calm, good teacher, methodic, caring, that the students are going to follow the same kind of thing too. You know, if you have a crazy instructor, outlaw, what type of students that person is going to have, right? Following the same type of thing. So it's important to understand that you are in great hands, first of all, here, okay? And now I can show you some jiu-jitsu that you probably already know. So jiu-jitsu changes a lot, okay? Like you can do many type of different guards. You can do De La Riva, X guard, you can do single X, whatever you name it. There's half guard, full guard, but there is one type of a pass, for example, that I want to see if you guys tell me what type of guard this is, okay? Can I borrow you, my brother? Just here. See a lot of, go double under for me. Double. Yes. So right here. What kind of guard is this? I don't know either. I don't know either. There's no guard. Well, how can I sweep him here? There's no guard. You know, he's under already. His game is almost over. If he's patient, no matter what belt I have on my belt, on my waist here, no matter how strong, if he's patient and basic, see, this is basic, a white belt, learn this, right? Double unders and go across right here, right? That's, what can I do here? You know, it's gonna be tough, right? Now, my point is, we are here no matter who we are, every day. Every day, we're here. And there too, you know, here, both ways. So if you learn something from here, you're gonna learn how to do better here, okay? So first one, look at how typically they cross their hands like this, clasp. And I'm not gonna be in a hurry here, pushing nothing. I have to use technique. So what's his next step to pass my guard? He got to reach across, or maybe pull up. Yep, there you go. See, reach across. But that's his goal, right? Back again. So right here, when he has these double unders, so especially the no-gi one, there is a grab the belt for me here. This is, I think, much harder, much easier for the person on the top, because here he controls your hips, okay? So here, no-gi, and here with the gi. Gotta practice both. So just warming up here with you guys. So I know that he's gonna try to achieve both sides. If he's go back to the clasp, so clasp the legs, clasp the hands. I'm gonna go here and control the wrists. I know, because Greg is gonna try to reach across my collar, right? And that's not gonna be possible already. I'm already preventing. So he either hold me, He can lift me up. It's fine. Reach for the cross. Look, straight to my toes, hip goes up, bring one leg in. That's it. Over. You can bring both legs in too. But we are using shoulders, okay? Like a plank, look. Plank. Here, see, very hard. And for sure, he's gonna be holding. The closer he get here to my lapel, the better for Greg. So I'm using this. So he get close to my lapel. Anytime I want, put both legs and close my guard for them. So this is supposed to be preventive. Let's say you want to still do jiu-jitsu after 50, okay? Let's just suppose. You know your rib has to last that long. So if you allow them to just get to over you here, it's tough. No matter what me and Greg say, you're gonna be past your guard. But if you're already here and offering this, typically just no gear here, okay? See? Pull the legs out. Oh, that's important, wrist control. If you grab the belt right here, we're gonna do this. And this, he's still gonna bring me up over his lap. When he brings me up over his lap, he makes that. So if you put your chest, put your face right here, look. Do you think he can reach across collar now? No way. So I'm waiting. He bring me up, 1, 2, crisscross applesauce. Walk on my shoulders, foot on the hip, and back again. So I have to wait for him, knowing that he's not gonna reach, right? Because I'm securing here. Look, securing. And legs obviously drops down, because I can't. Like flipping a big tire, for him. See? There you go, look. Back. Now, when he bring me up, 1, shoelace, 2, walk on my shoulders, place my feet and go. So you have 2 different ones, hands together. I have to mark it, same way I'm marking with the sleeve. 1, and bring it, 2. Now, the thing about this here is, we're gonna cover these 2, okay? I need you to put the foot on the hip, whatever side that comes out first. 1, foot on the hip. Don't go here, okay? Just foot on the hip, because now I can bring him to me. And the hip is out, guys. If I don't have the hip, his hip comes up and he looks up, right? That's important. So for me, when I bring it for us, when we go here, 1, 2, look at the foot on the hip, okay? And bring it. The bite is important. Bring it. And then 1 and 2, finish triangle. Let's do both. Let's go. Thank you, guys. The grips, there are 2 grips, different grips, and 2 different actions we're doing. Okay? First one is, I'm right here. I can't open my knees. I'm gonna prevent. I need to plank it. Look, where is the space? Under me. My space created. I can't just whizzle my way out of here. I'm gonna go 1, toes down. Now it's like you take the wetsuit off of your leg. Look, 2, just 1. That's it. And then you bite, okay? The other one is the belt. The belt, I'm not grabbing the wrist here, and I'm not doing this right away. I gotta control the sleeves and go from shoulders to arms. God forbid that I can't lock my feet in here, and he'll be trapped, right? So the same kind of feeling. You see, like that's heavy on his arms right there. If I do this, it's not that heavy, So here, go down and heavy, yeah, look at that. And 1, cross, 2, cross, walk on my shoulders, just a little bit. Less strength, the better you last, more you last, right? More gas in your tank. We're in position there to defend ourselves. We have to replace our guard. I know that we're all tempted to do the triangle. That's great. It's the second page of the book. The first one is, I'm defending my guard. That's what I need right now. I can't think, I'm gonna submit to him. Oh, let me do this. Well, there's a bunch out there, right? Submissions from there that people make. But the reality of it, if he's doing what he's supposed to do correctly, it's gonna be tough for me to stop. It's a double underpass. So what happened with this is when we have, one more time please. When we have this one here, okay? The grip is on the belt. Since we have the gi, let's gi today, we're gonna go here, okay? Sleeves, and you're gonna go here. One, I'm gonna find my heels right on his hips. So I'm gonna start digging. Look, 1, 2. I'm gonna be pushing, look, I'm finding. Look, finding. Can you look up now? Look, imagine now. Can you look up now? Can you move your arm out? No. So now I have a pretty decent chance. He's not passing on anymore. So the anchor grip is our saving grace, right? I'm not gonna be waiting for him to, I'm defending my guard here. I have to, 1, 2, that's all I need. Push, slippers in. Just slippers, see? He's hooking under his thighs, like hooks, right? Now I push away and I sit up. What's gonna be in the middle? His head, right here. Boom, sit up. Okay, I'll not be able to sit up if I don't stretch my legs. Okay, if I keep my legs bent, I'll be too close to him. So I stretch it out a little bit and sit up. I wanna see his head here. I'm gonna pick a side. I'm gonna keep this for today. The sleeve is here. I'm gonna move the other hand. I'm gonna use my elbow to push and approach my chest. See, I just go forward, like sit up like this. I'm gonna grab here, just like this. Then my thumb is in. So now this here, of course, put your head on my chest again. The space is already taken, right? I'm conscious about this space. So come up. Yes, so 1, moving, slippers, stretch, sit up, center. On the other side, look. Approach, grab, thumb in. Why I have to do this first? Because I have to create the space with my grip under here that I'm gonna put my 4 fingers, see? So if you go here, my ultimate grip is like this, okay? For a reason we'll understand after, okay? But if I try to go in now here, it's lose his belt, but normally you're not gonna go in. If I go here on a tight belt, boom, dig my thumb and make my grappling movement, I'm good. That's very important, okay? So I'm gonna go, remember the space? Now I have my elbow there. He cannot move the head in anymore, okay? So here, this is the most important part. Turn this way for me, please. Thank you. People can see a little bit. You guys wanna come this way? Thank you. So legs down. And normally here, his head is mashing me. It's not a good situation at all. I can't do nothing. It's like horrible, you know? And I'm gonna go find my little slippers. I'm gonna stretch and I'm gonna come up. Now here I go. 1, elbow, chest. Tight. Little thumb, go 4 fingers, look. Elbow on the place. Now I have all control here. So I'm gonna secure the sleeve and I'm gonna keep the elbow on this side. So that's my side now. I'm gonna open up, fall my elbow, just put my elbow on the ground with the grip and keep it the distance. Move my 4 slippers out. Look, see, foot on the ground. This hook, extend. I'm gonna go here, look. 1, over my arm. That's why I move it out. Push the head if you want. Double slippers. Grab it again. See the technique again? First and second. Pull back, hand on the ground. First hook comes out. Second hook, screw in. I'm on the back. There is no way that he could turn facing me because of the pressure is so much here, okay? You're not gonna be able to turn. So secure the sleeve. It's an old school move. Works a lot. One. Slippers. Sit up. Here I go. 1, 2, 3. Elbow. Open. Throw the leg over. See? Oh, can you turn facing me? Look. Look. All the way. Can you turn facing me? Grab, turn, hand on the ground. Look at the shoulder, pressure. Look, corkscrew in. Look, you're using the grip to pull yourself there. The foot goes from here to regular shoelace on the ground. Make sense? Right? Can we practice that one? Let's go. Easy one. Please be careful with the shoulder, all right? That's, man, you guys felt it. Now, the question I was asking here and here with the guys too, right? So, when I do this movement, when we do this movement, we have ankle grips, a lot of pressure on the shoulder. Because a lot of times people think, I'm gonna use my speed now. I'm gonna use my speed. I'm gonna do half of what I did now, and I'm gonna use my speed to take that back. I could, my athleticism, that's fine. Now, that's gonna be faster, right? You're doing faster the move, you're going to the back faster, or you in a hurry to put the hooks or to change, to throw the leg over. So ask your partner that you just did it now, do they prefer you to do the same movement faster or slower? They will say, please do faster, because it hurt less, Could you turn when that shoulder was down? You guys, nobody could turn facing, right? So I walked around, everybody's getting the grip correctly, the foot position. It's horrible, but it's one of the highest rate of effectiveness is to control. If I know my ankle grips, I can control their body. If I can control their body, I can maybe win the fight easier. Okay, but if I move faster in certain situations, of course, you have speed in Jiu-Jitsu too, but we are not going to have speed forever. Maybe when I was a teenager in Jiu-Jitsu, for sure, I was using my speed. I could care less about strength. 135 pounds soaking wet, blue belt, purple belt, teenager time. I had to use my speed. And then I realized, hold on, how the brown belt and black belt control me? And I can't even breathe when they're on the top of me because of those ankle grips and the pressure, and they're taking their time, especially passing the guard and guard replacement. So what I need you guys to understand is there is going to be two types of shrimping motion that we have to learn. And I know you know already. So by yourself, understand this. If I am here and I can do just this, that's a regular shrimping motion. Out and in, right? We do this all the time. Out and in. But this is when we try to turn facing them. I have an overstep shrimping. That's my emergency, and my hip comes out more. So I overstep, foot on the ground flat. I'm not sitting up, okay? I'm gonna move my elbow, my head to the ground. My elbow goes under my rib, look. See? My head goes almost touching the ground. So I must have this understanding here, because now I have this motion. My hip moves that direction. And sometimes the grip is already on my collar, on that double under. It's already on the collar. Now, if we don't know, we have to turn facing them. I will never say, turn away, give your back. I will not do that either, unless they're passing my guard. But even like that, if they pass my guard, in training especially, please one more time, Greg. So look, guys, he's gonna just go here. So everybody understand this, right? Right here. So the concept of him reaching here already, I can't stop it. I was stopping it, now I can't. It's already there. Okay? So once this happened, why Greg is reaching across the collar? So I don't turn my back. When he passes my guard, so he's gonna pass it here, and pass the guard. Look, I could never turn my back because of this. If he did not have this, and he would just shuck in my leg, I'll turn my back, and we're gonna be going back again. No big deal. Our goal is to make our guard the most annoying guard to pass in the world. Okay? You don't need to submit people right away. You can defend, be resilient, but you need those guard replacement drills and grips. This is essential. Okay? I don't want to come here and teach something that's not really, really, really important. Okay? So he reach across the collar. And what's coming here first? His hip is going to come in close to me, and he's going to drop the weight, and I'm going to have my hip movement blocked with my hand, just stiff arm. Turn this way from me, Greg. So show this grip. See, look at this. He dropped the hip. Boom. That's it. Stiff arm, no muscle. He can drop even more. Drop the hip. Look, see, like it's a V. My leg and my arm, right? You can see it from there. So this is still here. I'm going to place my foot on the ground. I'm going to move my hip that way. My knee is supposed to go all the way to where my hand is. Okay? Because I need to move my hand out of there. It's framing. So the moment I do this here, I'm not going to just go with my knee directly to my hand because that has his shoulder here. So my knee has to go under the shoulder and out that way. So it has to go under. So it has a turn here. You're not going straight. Big difference from people try to turn here. See? You're not going to turn here. So he put the pressure for me, Greg. Thank you. Right here. One. Look, I'll move my hip out. So I can use my elbow here to push, but don't even. Look. One, circle, knee goes in. See where my knee goes in? All the way. So I circle the shoulder, conscious about it, because otherwise you're not going to be able to turn stiff that way. So drop the weight for me. Look, here. You got to stay cool here. Keep the leg here, defend it. Move it, and look. Right here. Now, leg goes up. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to throw my leg over. Right here. And I'm going to keep my shoe on that side of his hip. And I'm going to keep the leg down here. So I can use my both hands on the sleeve now. So I could go arm drag grip, but I prefer with this one. Why? Because right here, on this position, he could walk either way. He could walk left, he could walk right, and I am doing what? Tracking him. See? Tracking. I'm cool. I'm gonna move, stretch my both legs, foot on the hip, and bring him in. That's it. See how you have to understand when to defend and maybe have a bonus attack. But the defense is key, okay, guys? Please, one more time. This return facing him, okay? So you reach across the collar, hip control, put the weight. We need to feel this, guys? And now here, look. Under and then over and bring the leg down. You have to block, double block. See, if you're here, it's already walking. He can walk this way here. Yes. He cannot walk that way because of my foot's there. That's first. That's why when you do this, you track them. And you can stay cool here. You can put the hand on his leg or whatever, but focus on your legs. One more time, please. So here, frame. Look, 1, 2, and stopping. I understand we do this drill, left, right. It's so cool for a video, but not for reality. I don't want him to, I want to go here. Yeah, that's great. Great for a drill. But do I want to move? I want to stop, right? If I move, Greg is going to like that I move. He's going to pass, right? So here, when I stop it here, boom, foot on the hip, from shoulder to shoulder. I'm gonna bite here again and start locking the triangle. This is the end of your pass, the end of your guard replacement. So he goes, smashing, resilience. Look, lock. Look at the foot. Very important, the foot in position. Go in here, foot on the hip, and go here. Have to push away, and both hands behind the head. Let's do this first, and then we do the overstep after. Let's go. So when the foot goes on the ground, one more time here. Look, reach here so people can see here. Look, foot on the ground. I'm not planting my foot, the side of my foot on the ground. Just the side of it. Okay, like this. I'm gonna move my hip. Look, move. Now, look, in. I'm still with my foot on the ground to get my knee back in. Biggest mistake, I believe, is people that they do this and they assume that they're gonna get the knee back in. Don't throw the leg here. The foot stays on the ground until this complete. See how I'm pushing the ground to get my knee in? So that's, if I do this, it works too. See, but you see, I go around the other way. I'm not going anywhere because of my foot conscious. Okay, now, what happens is you gotta go out and back in. So I'm using my foot to go back here, adjust it here. Your foot gets stuck here. Use this to adjust. Foot gets stuck again. Use this to get my foot out. And you take your time. Push, bring him, and finish. What happened too, and it happens pretty often, is when you can't put the foot on the ground to shrimp. So basically, they reach across your collar, and they have a good control of the bottom leg. Lay down for me. Like this. Here and here. Okay? So it'll be hard for him to put the leg down. With the belt, you can put the side of your foot, look. See? Now, here, he cannot put the side of the foot anymore. And I'm moving. And I'm moving. Look. And I'm moving. And it's gonna be heavy. See? So we're gonna change that. Gonna be harder. That's why we're gonna need the overstep shrimping now. Okay? Because I'm not gonna be able to turn facing them. So I need a little bit more edge on the turn to get my space. Otherwise, man, you're not gonna be able to. And be careful, because you do this fast, you might pop your rib, you know? I don't know if you guys ever had injuries in jiu-jitsu, but it happens sometimes. Especially ourselves, right? Moving incorrectly. So, see how he's controlling my leg on this side? So I'm not using, I can't turn facing him much. I'm gonna use just the fact that he's moving around me here to time it. And I'm gonna do this, look. I'm gonna come up from this side, pushing the elbow to the ground. The elbow push, we did it from a different position, right? I'm gonna push the elbow here. Do the other side. So the pushing the elbow is, I have to be conscious about this. Look, right there. Now can you sit back on your heels? Very difficult, right? Look at my overstep shrimp. Already there. So I'm not turning facing him. It's two different escapes. I need to complete this first gear on the elbow. And now I'm gonna do my elbow under on the other side. See how my hip is poking now? I'm gonna just do this and facing him. Again, it's like taking the wetsuit from my leg again. So tight. So, in here, back again. He can't turn facing us. One more time. focus on this. Elbow under. Triangles everywhere. You want to try? Let's go. In the beginning, you feel a lot of pressure. That's a smashing pressure, right? This will be the pass that you're probably gonna pass. You're gonna use the whole life. Okay, I use this all the time. The double on over and under pass is a pressure pass. That will, if somebody is attacking your legs a lot, for example, it happens all the time. Why would I be passing standing? Like, oh, you want my legs? Okay, calmly, shoelace on the ground. What can I do with shoelace on the ground? Double unders, over. But I have to be careful, I have to be patient. Just like passing de la riva, just like standing any pass. Lasso, you know. But double shoelace on the ground, more conservative. Not too much of exposure going, more conservative. So when we are on the bottom, on the bad side of it, you have to be meticulous. Hip, elbow, overstep shrimping. A lot of times, the elbow is so tight to push, you can't push the elbow. So you can pick a secondary. I can stay here all day talking about this and showing over and over different stuff. But one more here is going to be replicating almost this next one is going to replicate almost the wrestling grip behind the neck. The initial, the control, the tie here, okay? So the shoelace is going to be right here now. So this position also is super important because I need you guys to just do the drill now with the sleeves, okay? See? So grab it here. So let's say I'm here and I'm going to go here now. Look, okay? Now the idea here is for me to anchor. Look, I'm going to anchor. Look. See how I put my heel on him? I'm pushing it. That's the initial movement. Here, I'm doing this. The way you just did it. Let's say when I'm here, he sits back on his heels. Look. I'm going to follow him back again. I'm not afraid anymore of people passing under my legs. Why? Because I can do everything else. So the understanding of the knowledge gives you more confidence to be in that position, right? You know what you're doing now. So if he reaches across, stay calm, and you're trying to do your thing. Oh, I can't put my foot on the ground. I'm going to go for the elbow. Boom. I'm going to go here now. Look, I'm going to arch, and I'm going to go behind his neck. Look up for me. Good. My both knees on the ground, see? Both knees. Watch what happens. Boop. I drop over his arm. Sit back on your heels, please. See? Hand on the hip. My leg come out. Look. Look. What a control. I'm going to do rewind, okay? Rewind. Look. Rewind. Here. So the cool part is we have to anchor and arch. And then it comes down. The other leg is going to be normal, just turtle. Just like if I'm doing this here and I'm doing this, look. That's all. With his body in the middle. with his body. So here, 1, 2. Now look, 3. Pull your left arm out. Pull your left arm out. See, I have to control it, right? So I'm leaning on it. You feel the same pressure as the sandals, the first one. Similar, you know, the same shutdown. So I need you guys, when you do this, arch, 1, grab the pants, sit on it. Which leg goes first? So I can grab the belt, stiff. Okay, he can roll. Not today. If I'm here, next to his belt, he can roll. See? So, if I'm here, and I'm close to his legs, how am I going to stop him from rolling the way? So I got to go here, just where he comes from, you know. Like a omoplata, you gotta hold the belt. Same thing. So here, one, right on it. Oh, I can post my hand on the ground. The leg that's behind his back comes out like I'm running. More time. The leg that's behind the head comes out like you're running. Look. Cool, let's go. Right here. The idea is I'm gonna move the foot that's behind his neck out. Let's just suppose I can be kicking. Look, see, just kicking. Turn facing him with the hook in. Like we did the first movement, the slippers. You turn the same direction. Not a fancy move, it's an emergency move, you know? See how my spine was good? I'm turtling base, I'm not. So do that first movement, like chopping it down. Boom, chop down. You're here, one, and then go, two. That's it. Two, lay down. Push the hip away. Running. One around, okay? Do not overthink, it's not a fancy move. It's a very important move to know because they're not passing your guard. You're replacing them, okay? Let's go. Keep on. With the sleeve grip. So there's no back take for them. I have a sleeve grip. From the beginning, I'm committing to bring their head down to the ground. My both knees are gonna go on the ground and I'm gonna be like a stank there. So when you drop, don't drop on your belly, you know? And you're not dropping on your belly, just arch and drop in your knees and your forehead on the ground. Like a good base because they are behind you too, okay? So, the end, we practice still the same. So let's just suppose the elbow was too tight, right? I'm going here. That's what we just mentioned here with the guys, right? Instead of doing this, I'm gonna do this, okay? So I'm gonna arch and look, I'm gonna do this. Control it. See, he cannot post his hand on the ground. He cannot post nothing. I'm in good position. So first, learn how to do this, okay? Almost like it looks like an arm bar for people that don't know jiu-jitsu. But it's not, because the arm is outside. If the arm was in between my legs, it would be arm bar. But I'm outside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, just like you guys are doing. One, boom, and doing this. Okay, you can secure here. You can post your elbow and push. The control is on your feet still. My right leg will come out from the back of his knee, the back of his neck. It's just like this. And I'm gonna go around. This is what you guys did. A lot of times the foot that's behind the head, sometimes it's stuck because my weight is so great there. Okay, one more time please, Greg, sorry. One, two, three. See, my weight on his arm, I push. Sometimes my weight is so much that my right leg doesn't come out. See, oh no. What do? I have two legs. One doesn't come out, the other one will. I'm gonna sit, pull him to me. Right here. Let's say it's Greg's birthday today. He couldn't even clap today. I cannot let him clap. But this is already there from a movement. We just move the leg out and pull him to us. Look, adjust my body. His arm is in front of my face. I'm hugging. Once you finish it here, we're gonna use the grip around the neck. I open the lapel, feed, and grab it right here. Continue controlling, thinking that he cannot clap still, okay? I'm gonna go behind the head and finish the choke. This we call a crucifix position. And this is a lapel choke from a crucifix position. Does that make sense? So again, you have to control the limbs. We're replacing guard, right? We couldn't replace guard in the beginning. Now he's passing, I move. Practice your turtle. When you practice your turtle, it's like aiming at the dot, you know, you get your body, initially get used to it, and then you start believing in your body movement. Anchor, look, I'm going here, boom, drop. Finish. Same movement, just bring the other leg out. Nothing changed, see? All it changed was from this to this. Right here. Silly as hell. One more time. Super silly. Look. 1 and 2. Look. And 3. And bring it. Same thing over and over. Never gonna change. If you do the move correctly, you never change. Amazing. You know? Nothing magically. There's no new. Well, should know how to get your leg out of there. If your leg is stuck, move the other leg. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck. I prefer moving out, even if I don't catch a lapel choke. I don't care. I'm out of there. I'm holding. I'm behind them. How can they hurt me? They cannot hurt me. I'm behind them already. You know, I'm securing position. I can get out if I want. Okay, let's go. Thank you. Same movement. The tip over is the same. You're just gonna move the other leg. Because once you get there, everybody's gonna expect, me included, that you're gonna finish. You're like, oh, now you did the hardest part now. Don't be squeezing the neck the way you want. Because this is important to control our urge of submission there, right? Your submission has to be perfect. You can do faster, you can do slow, but you have to be very, very tight, and leverage point is important. So a choke, a lapel choke, for example, when you go for a lapel choke, any lapel choke, you have to have some type of leverage behind the head. Okay, that's important. The hand that goes behind the head does not go under your arm. I see a lot of times everywhere I travel, I fix this problem. It's a minimum problem, and people get away with it too, but it's not as strong as this behind the head, like sharpening up. Don't grab it either. Okay, so it's important to have these up. So if I'm here on the crucifix here, and we end up here, right, on the crucifix, I have arm, both of his arms secure. I'm gonna be controlling around the neck, no gi. See, no gi. I don't try to think about grabbing. I just go like this. Or this is fine. But I prefer if you control individual of his shoulders, right? Opposed to like this. His left arm can defend now. Yes, I want to control here or here, the wrist. Wrist, if he stretch his arm, I don't have the control anymore. But shoulder, no matter where the arm goes, I have the shoulder. It's the beginning of his arm. I'm gonna go around, and I use my hand to feed and grab. I go back to the shoulder. I need to control that first. Once we have here, you have to, well, as soon as you get to, before even the lapels, when you get in this position of a crucifix position, you cannot be right here facing sideways, okay? First, because it's hard to get the lapel. I'm gonna kind of move it under Greg here. Look. See? So he doesn't slide it that way. I'm behind him, I'm facing up. I can put my foot on the ground. I'm gonna go around here. It's easier. So I can finish. Look at my hand, it goes behind, over my own arm, not under, guys. So when I have this, and it's like, oh man, it's hard to, let's say I don't get a choke here, or he's grabbing his own collar, for example. Grab your collar, please. Look, he knows that what's coming. You know, I'm trying to get, he's like, man, he's defending. So I'm gonna address the other submission. The other submission is right under my legs, right here between my legs. His arm has to be that direction where he is right now, down. See? So a lot of times the arm is on this side. So I can kick it and move. See, I place my foot on the ground, so Greg, and I patch it. So from here, I find it, and I'll make it like a Kimura motion. See a Kimura motion for Greg there, right? And his arm is down, 90 degree. So from here, I can be over this way, that will stretch his arm. But if I overhook the other way, I lock the mobility of his arm now by pinching in here, and he will not be able to stretch his arm anymore. I'm not like this. Like this, he stretch his arm. See? Exactly. He has mobility. When I do this and this, it stops it. It frames it. See? So now I'm going to use my free hand, the one that's supposed to choke, to push his head, and I'm going to move my elbow in front of it, and I'm going to sit up, just like this. Sit up, both hands on the ground, one hand in front of him. My hand goes on the ground, other hand goes on the pants. I'm going to position like a omoplata, and I'm going to omoplata reverse. Like a skewer, you put the foot down, hand on the ground, and lift, and rotate. So you can't sit up here. You got to put the foot down, elevate, and skewer. This is a good grip too. You control and go forward. So get to the crucifix, the other side. Do your move, practice your turn. I think you guys doing great on the turn now. We prepare for it. And not available, shoulder, adjust my position, frame it. You can frame it there. Free hand push, whole arm comes out, hand on the ground. Just sitting up, feet on the ground. Grab, hand on the ground, step, lift, and back here. Very slow. Don't need to do it fast. Okay? Let's go. Good submission. He lands right on the arm bar, on the shoulder lock. His arm lands exactly there. He doesn't land on the other side or here. He lands exactly how it is. All you gotta do is bring your feet to your hips, and it ties up everything. Then you have a choice of if you have a choke, right? You get the choke. If not, go for the reverse omoplata there. Good. I want to see you guys doing just how long we have. We have a few minutes left too. So I want to see. I'm going to set up for us to do. So remember, you have hands together, double unders, plank, bring the leg out, triangle. By the way, may I borrow it, please, so he can see this? Remember, this is the first movement we did it with the hands clasped like this. Remember, the hands like this. The first one, right? First or second. This, one leg comes out. I'm going here, and I try. Let's just suppose in a triangle or any triangle attempt, he has one arm in and one arm out. Right? Turn this way for me. See? Right? We land there or anyone. But from the sequence, that wetsuit, we went straight there, right? But here. Let's say I couldn't lock it, and which side he could pass if I don't lock it. Let's say my feet are like this, it's no lock, right? Which side is he gonna pass my guard here? Is he gonna go this way or this way? Which hand goes for smashing pass here? This hand, right? Go across my collar. Remember? How many times you go almost for a triangle and this happens? You're like, oh, I got it, and he passed. Like, oh no, right? That's why we did all this seminar today. Because if I'm going for a simple movement and he think, oh, I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm like, okay, take advantage of that then. See, even from a triangle attempt, you're gonna require that. Let's say, triangle attempt again. In here, he reach across, and I go, look, the elbow. You guys remember that too? Elbow push. He goes triangle, attempt again, and here, and I go. Then he goes the other way, because now it changes, see? Look. So you have the move already, and there are gonna be a lot of options or situations that you're gonna need that move, okay? Start from double under, do like 5 minutes or something, just kind of resist a little bit. Okay, is that cool with you guys? Yeah? Start double under then, let's go. Just for 3 minutes, 3 minutes fine. Then we swap.